Yeah, really excited. As soon as Matt rang me, I knew that it was the right club for me. I've always kept an eye out of Exeter and what they're doing here, and this really was the only club I was ever gonna come to in terms of starting my coaching career.
Can you talk us through sort of your background and how you got into coaching?
Me, so probably when I was 30, when I turned 30, I started thinking about what I was going to do. Obviously, you do as a player. So I had a good career in terms of professionally. I played for 17 years, and then I always wanted to give something back to goalkeeping, and now at 36, I'm ready to progress in my coaching career and hopefully help the goalkeepers here. I've coached a year at Yeovil when I was a player coach, and with Arthur, who used to be at Exeter, and developed a couple of young lads as well, which I was really fortunate to do, and one's gone on to a Premier League club, and yeah, I love coaching and I have real enthusiasm for goalkeeping, and ever since I was young I kind of coached myself when I was young to a degree, so I studied the game for years and years at a young age, so I was quite knowledgeable about the game at a very early age, I'd say.
And your relationship with Matt, how long have you known Matt?
Probably 3 or 4 years. We did our coaching badge together, and he, straight away I knew that he's got something special about him in terms of the way he approaches the game and his enthusiasm for the game, and just kept in contact since, because he's a really, first and foremost, a really good human being, and that goes a long way in football, because it's very cutthroat business, but if you can remain true to your values, which he's doing, it's great, and for a club like this I think it's perfect fit for both.
And having played for Yeovil and most recently being at Dorchester, I guess you're familiar with the area as well? Yeah,
I'm from just outside Yeovil originally. We live in Dorset at the moment, so in an hour from here. Yeah, last year I wanted to give one full season a go playing part-time. I actually really enjoy playing part-time. It's completely different to full-time. But I played all season, but I was ready to take a step into coaching. It wasn't about me playing anymore. To tick that box of playing a full season, I wanted to just play one more full season wherever it was, and I just wanted to know in my head and my body and mind is ready to go into coaching 100%. So
you've obviously got a great deal of experience in football. How can that benefit the players, and especially the youngsters that you're going to be working with?
I think it can only help. I've always studied the game, I've always studied my game, I've always reviewed everything. I'm a thinker and like to analyse a lot, maybe overanalyse myself in terms of my career sometimes. But I think that's helped because I've made mistakes, and the biggest thing is you learn from those mistakes, and I've made big mistakes both on and off the pitch, and you learn from that, and you can only help now other people, and that's what I really like. I kind of like the mentor and the holistic side of things to help. It's not just about on the pitches but off the pitch as well, and developing them as characters and human beings as well.
And obviously a club like Exeter relies on bringing through the talented youngsters. When you look at the academy and the players who have gone on to greater things over the last few years, I guess it is very important to be working with those, from under 18 and below, in helping with their development.
No, absolutely. I mean, obviously Mel's done a very good job here, because he's developed Christian, developed James, and there's goalkeepers coming through in the academy already, I hear. So he's obviously, credit to him, he's done a fantastic job, and credit to Christian and playing a full season last year and getting all the awards. It can only help in terms of the academy goalkeepers to see that Exeter are giving young goalkeepers an opportunity to play, and that can only help the academy goalkeepers come through, because they realise that there is a carrot at the end of it. There is a reason why to do it. I was very fortunate. I played when I was 19. The manager put faith in me when I was younger at Yeovil, and I think it's really important because the talent's there. It's just getting that opportunity, and not enough managers give young goalkeepers that opportunity because of the cutthroat business that football is. But hopefully at a club like Exeter, I think that the fans and the chairman and the board are more kind of approachable to that way, which is great.
And as a goalkeeping role is kind of a tricky one, isn't it? Because if you're established number one, it's very hard to be uprooted. So then how do you go about keeping the spirits up of the second and third person in line to get their chance?
Yeah. So I've done both sides. It's tough. It really is tough. So it's about trying to yeah, on a daily basis, help them, mentor them, change training up in terms of for them, make it more game realistic because they're not getting game situations because they're not playing. So it's about trying to adapt and evolve the training to help mentally them, because it's tough, it's really tough. And everyone says you're going to get your chance, you're going to get your chance. You do eventually get your chance, but on a daily basis, you have to try to, for them, work out what their reason is for coming in. And that, yeah, I'll sit down with them and hopefully.
Is that where sort of reserve team games and things are crucial as well?
Yeah, it's so difficult though with professional football, because you need someone on the bench, you need someone reliable on the bench, and then that affects them because they're not them playing the game time. So it's very difficult. I know James had played quite a lot of games last season at Gloucester, which can only help, and that you can draw on that experience. Yeah, but goalkeepers need to be playing games, and it is tough for number 2 or 3. But that is goalkeeping. Everyone understands that role.
How would you know the squad? Have you seen much of Exeter over the last couple of seasons?
Yeah, not greatly, but it's quite good for me because I'm coming in fresh and new and not got any opinions about anyone, and I just very open-minded. So I know a few players. I've played with Craig Woodman at Bristol City, and then yeah, a couple of others. But no, I think that's good. I think that can help because I don't really want to form opinions about people until I see them.
Brilliant. And of course, after the disappointment of losing at Wembley last season, how will you go about picking up the squad when they return to?
Yeah, no, enthusiasm, it helps. I love football and I love a day-to-day. It's a great job to be in, and I think the players soon get over it. I spoke to someone who was playing the Championship playoff final. They lost, and it takes 1 or 2 weeks, but you get over it, and you just, that enthusiasm returns straight away because it's football and it's great, and when the pre-season comes, you kind of forget about what's happened, and you just go on. I think it will help as well because now it's a fresh start for everyone. I think if new management, I think it would have been difficult for the previous manager to stay, because having been in the playoffs twice, I can understand his reasonings or whatever happened. But it's great for the club now. I think it would really help in terms of that. Yeah.
And you'll be keeping yourself fit whilst you're here with the view to, should necessary be emergency goalkeeper cover.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Not a problem. I always keep myself fit. I like, I like training. I like doing something every day in terms of for physically. I'm not got an issue with that. But like I said, it's not really about me. It's not about my career anymore. It's about developing the goalkeepers here, and hopefully they can go on and have better seasons than, say, for example, Christie did last season. Yeah, I'm quite willing to do that, and I don't mind doing that at all. And I'm very capable still of doing that. It's just it's not about me. It's about them.